Listen to me carefully. There are days when you wake up and life feels heavy. Your chest feels tight. Your thoughts feel loud, and your future feels uncertain. You look around and think, why do I feel so empty when I'm trying so hard? You keep scrolling through social media, seeing people smiling, laughing, acting like life is perfect. Yet deep inside, you're carrying a storm no one sees. Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you feel misunderstood. Maybe life has thrown punches that you never asked for, but today, I came to tell you something real, something RAW, something nobody bothered to tell you before. There is a big secret to staying happy in daily life. And it's not money, it's not relationships, it's not motivation, it's not fame. The secret is simple, but brutal. If you understand it, your entire life will transform forever. People think happiness is a lucky accident. They think one day they will wake up and suddenly feel light, peaceful, and complete. They think maybe life will magically improve, problems will disappear, money will shower from the sky, relationships will fix themselves, and they will finally feel happy. But life doesn't work like that. Happiness does not fall from the sky. Happiness is not a gift. Happiness is not a discovery. Happiness is a discipline. And if you don't treat it like a discipline, don't complain when you feel empty every day. Most people are miserable because their entire happiness depends on circumstances they can't control. If the weather is bad, mood ruined. If someone criticizes them, day destroyed. If their phone lags, instant anger. If they don't get instant results, depression. Do you know what that means? They are emotionally weak. They are not in control of themselves. They let life control them instead of controlling life. Real happiness begins when you take responsibility for your emotional state and refuse to be a prisoner of circumstances. There is a truth about happiness that weak people can't accept. You have to work for it daily. Just like muscles weaken without training, happiness fades without mental discipline. You can't be lazy with your thoughts and expect to wake up inspired. You can't poison your mind with negativity and expect peace. You can't disrespect your body, lie to yourself, procrastinate on your goals, and then wonder why life feels meaningless. Happiness is built on self-respect, and self-respect comes only from discipline. What does discipline have to do with happiness? Everything. Discipline means doing what is right for your future, not what feels easy in the moment. Discipline means controlling your emotions instead of letting emotions control you. Discipline means forcing your mind to focus on solutions instead of problems. Lazy people think discipline is suffering, but in reality, discipline is the purest form of self-love. When you discipline yourself, you tell your soul, I deserve better, I will build better. That is happiness. Every day you have two choices: accept the misery of weakness or feel the power of discipline. Happiness is not found sitting on a couch. Happiness is found in progress. It's found when you keep a promise to yourself. It's found after a brutal workout when you didn't want to train. It's found when you choose gratitude instead of excuses. It's found when you resist distractions and focus on your purpose. Happiness is not a mood. It's the result of living by principles. When people say, I just want to be happy, what they really mean is, I just want to feel good without working for it. That mindset is poison. You will never feel alive until you earn your own respect. Happiness comes when you know you're not wasting your life, when you stop blaming fate and start building your destiny, when you stop waiting for motivation and start moving with discipline. You want to stay happy in daily life. Then take control, discipline your thoughts, discipline your habits, discipline your emotions. Happiness will follow you naturally. Gratitude resets your mind, it reprograms your brain. It is not just a positive feeling, it is a weapon, a shield, a mental upgrade. People think gratitude is soft, weak, just some nice emotional nonsense. They think it's just writing 3 things in a notebook and calling it a day. No, gratitude is a mindset of warriors. It is how strong people keep their souls clean while fighting through chaos. Gratitude is what keeps you sane when life tries to break you. The truth is, most people are unhappy not because their lives are bad, but because their focus is bad. Their eyes are trained to see what is missing instead of what is present. They complain about small problems because they don't recognize their big blessings. They focus on things they can't control instead of appreciating what they already have. They compare, they envy, they drown in negativity. That mindset is not just toxic, it is self-destruction. You think you have problems, of course you do. Everyone does, but look deeper. You are still breathing. You still have time to build your life. You still have hope. Right now, someone is lying in a hospital bed praying for the life you complain about. Right now, someone lost a family member and would give everything just to hear their voice again. Right now, someone is searching trash cans for food, while you have more blessings than you even notice. Gratitude is not ignoring pain. It is remembering that even in pain, life still gives you reasons to fight. Gratitude is mental discipline. You wake up and you say thank you, not because everything is perfect, but because you are stronger than your problems. You don't complain about Mondays. You're grateful you have another chance to build your life. You don't cry because life is hard. You smile because struggle is building your character. Gratitude turns victims into warriors. It changes your energy instantly. When your heart is grateful, your mind becomes powerful. Negative thinking is a habit, but so is gratitude. If you don't control your focus, your mind will always drift toward fear, doubt, and weakness. Gratitude forces your brain to see opportunities, not obstacles. It forces you to recognize progress. It turns frustration into fuel. You can't be grateful and angry at the same time. You can't be grateful and depressed at the same time. Gratitude destroys negativity. It is impossible to feel misery when you are genuinely thankful for your life. If you want happiness, train your mind daily. Every morning before you touch your phone, speak gratitude out loud. Say thank you for your breath, your body, your brain, your family, your mission. Then choose to act with power. Gratitude without action is just comfort. Gratitude with action becomes growth, and growth is happiness. Stop complaining, stop comparing, stop acting like life owes you something. Life owes you nothing. You owe yourself discipline. You owe yourself purpose. You owe yourself gratitude. If you can learn to be grateful now, even while you are still building, still struggling, still fighting, then you have already found the secret to daily happiness. Because a grateful heart is an unstoppable mind. Purpose creates daily energy. Without purpose, life feels heavy. Without purpose, every day feels the same, boring, pointless, empty. You wake up tired not because your body is exhausted, but because your soul has no mission. That's why most people feel depressed even when nothing is wrong, because deep inside, the human spirit is not built to wake up just to survive. It is built to wake up and conquer. Without a sense of purpose, you feel like a machine needing, working, sleeping, repeating. That is not living, that is slow death. Purpose is not some magical feeling that appears from the sky. You don't find purpose, you create it, and you don't create it by sitting still. You create purpose by moving forward. By building something, by chasing improvement. Purpose is built through action, commitment, and responsibility. Weak people say, I don't know what my purpose is. Strong people choose one and build it. You don't need to wait for a sign. You just need to pick a direction and go all in. Life rewards the bold, not the hesitant. You know why you feel lazy sometimes, why your motivation dies, why your focus disappears. It's because your life lacks meaning. You wake up with no mission. That's why you sleep late, scroll all day, waste time, and say, I don't feel like it. You don't feel like it because your brain has no reason to care. But when you have purpose, when you have a goal that ignites your spirit, suddenly you don't need motivation. You move with hunger, with fire, with intensity. Purpose gives you energy that coffee, music, and motivation videos can't give you. Purpose will make you brave. When you have something to live for, challenges don't scare you anymore. Problems don't hold you back. They push you forward. Pain becomes fuel. Fear becomes a tool. You become unstoppable because you're no longer living for comfort. You're living for meaning. People ask for joy, peace, happiness, but all of that comes from purpose. The happiest people on earth are not the richest, not the most popular. They are the ones who wake up with a mission. Your purpose doesn't need to be huge. It just needs to be yours. Maybe your purpose is to build a strong family. Maybe it's to create a business. Maybe it's to change your generation. Maybe it's to inspire people. Maybe it's to help others heal. Maybe it's simply to become the strongest version of yourself. Whatever it is, own it, protect it, live by it, and don't let anyone convince you to play small. The world doesn't respect the lazy. It respects the committed. Purpose makes pain worth it. Without purpose, pain breaks you. With purpose, pain builds you. Every day you feel lost, ask yourself, what am I fighting for? What future am I building? What legacy will I leave behind? Because the moment you answer that question, you will never live the same again. Energy follows purpose. And if you want happiness that lasts, not just moments of pleasure, find your purpose and live it every day. That is how you wake up alive. People think peace comes from comfort. They think if life gets easier, they will finally feel calm. They believe that if they avoid problems, avoid pressure, avoid struggle, they will find peace. No, that is a lie told by weak minds. Real peace is not found in comfort. Real peace is earned through discipline. Peace belongs to people who are in control of their lives, not people controlled by laziness and emotion. Do you know why most people are always anxious? Why their minds feel heavy? Why they can't sleep at night? Why they feel guilty inside? It's because they know they are not doing what they should be doing. That feeling inside, that silent frustration, is called self-betrayal. When you procrastinate, when you avoid your responsibilities, when you ignore your goals, your own soul punishes you. That's why laziness never feels peaceful. You sit there scrolling for hours, but inside you feel angry with yourself. You laugh on the outside, but feel empty inside. That's because your spirit knows you are wasting your life. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. When you wake up early, when you go to the gym even when you are tired, when you stay consistent with your goals, when you control your diet, your habits, your focus, your soul feels strong. You walk differently, you feel worthy, you feel in control. That feeling is called inner peace. Peace comes from knowing that you are building a strong future instead of destroying yourself. Peace comes from looking in the mirror and respecting the person you see. People think happiness comes from pleasure, but happiness actually comes from progress, and progress only comes from discipline. Every time you avoid discipline, life becomes harder. Your body becomes weak. Your mind becomes lazy. Your emotions become unstable. You become sensitive, soft, easily controlled. You suffer more, not less. Avoiding effort increases suffering. Embracing effort builds peace. Some people spend their whole lives running from responsibility. They escape into video games, movies, junk food, endless entertainment, but eventually reality catches them. Life punishes those who run from their purpose. If you don't learn discipline, life will discipline you through failure, regret, and pain. But if you master discipline, life bows to you. That is the difference between the weak and the strong. People misunderstand discipline. They think it means living without fun. No. Discipline means controlling your mind so nothing else controls you, not addiction, not weakness, not distractions. A disciplined man can still enjoy life, but he chooses long-term growth over short-term comfort. That choice builds power, and power is peace. You want a calm mind, then build a strong mind. You want confidence? Then earn it. Keep your promises to yourself. Do what you say you will do. Live by principles. Don't skip workouts. Don't run from challenges. Don't seek shortcuts. Every day you move with discipline, your life becomes clearer, your emotions become calmer, and your purpose becomes stronger. Inner peace is not found, it is built, and the bricks that build it are discipline, responsibility, and relentless commitment to growth. If you want peace, stop being weak, become disciplined. That is the only way. Your happiness is not only shaped by your thoughts or habits, it's also shaped by the people around you. You can be disciplined, focused, grinding every day. But if you are surrounded by toxic people, you will feel mentally exhausted, emotionally drained, and spiritually trapped. Why? Because energy is contagious. The people around you either fuel your fire or slowly kill your soul. You cannot stay happy in life if you let weak, negative, jealous, lazy, ungrateful people live inside your space. Most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they stay around the wrong people. They try to grow in a garden full of weeds. They try to build a future around people who mock growth, who laugh at ambition, who are addicted to comfort and excuses. These are the people who hate progress because progress exposes their weakness. They see you improving and immediately feel insecure, so they throw doubt at you. They say things like, "Why are you trying so hard? Relax, bro, there's no rush." Or "You've changed. Of course you changed. You're supposed to." That's called evolution. Never apologize for wanting to be better. Some people will never clap for you, even if you succeed, because deep inside they don't want to see you do better than them. They will act like friends, but secretly compete with you. They will act like they care, but secretly hope you fail. Jealousy is poison, and jealous people wear friendly masks. Protect your soul from these snakes. When people show you envy, distance yourself. When people speak behind your back, erase them. Their energy is toxic, their presence is dangerous, and their hearts are heavy with insecurity. Then there are people who constantly complain, people who speak problems instead of solutions. They make every day negative. You tell them your dreams, they tell you why it won't work. You talk about goals, they talk about fear. You speak faith, they speak doubt. These people are dream killers. If you keep them close long enough, they will infect your belief system. You will start doubting yourself. Their doubt will become your doubt. Their laziness will become your laziness. Their negativity will become your depression. Cut them off. You need people who elevate you. Your circle should challenge you, push you, and sharpen you. You need people who want to grow, people who speak victory, people who respect time, people who don't gossip, people who celebrate your wins and stand with you in losses. People who chase goals, live with discipline, and think big. Energy is everything, and you must guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it's necessary. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you weak. You cannot win while living among people who accept losing. You cannot stay happy if you allow toxic souls to drain your light. Remove them. Silence them, block them, replace them with winners. Your life will instantly change. The truth is simple. Who you allow around you is who you become. If you surround yourself with low energy, weak-minded, negative people, you will become one of them. But if you surround yourself with warriors, disciplined, driven, positive souls, you will rise with them. Protect your circle, protect your time, protect your energy, protect your soul. Listen to me, life is not a joke. Time is not a toy. Every second that passes is a piece of your life that you will never get back again. You don't get to hit pause. You don't get to rewind. You don't get to replay. This is it, right now. The life you are living today is shaping who you become tomorrow. And the truth is, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to live your dreams for you. Nobody is going to build your future for you. This is your fight. Your journey, your destiny. You want to be happy, then build a life you are proud of. Earn your happiness, protect your peace, fight for your purpose, win your mind every single day. You have a choice, stay weak or become unstoppable, keep complaining or start creating, keep waiting or start moving. Weak people wait for the right moment, strong people create it. Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe people doubted you, used you, left you, disrespected you. Good, use it. Use the pain. Use the loneliness. Use the struggle. Turn it into power. Turn it into discipline. Turn it into purpose. You were not born to be average. You were not born to be silent. You were born to rise. Happiness is not found in comfort. Happiness is found in growth. It is found in gratitude. It is found in purpose. It is found in discipline. It is found in protecting your energy and building your soul brick by brick. So stand up, look at your life and decide, enough is enough. From today, I will not live powerless. From today, I will build myself. From today, I choose strength. I choose discipline. I choose purpose. I choose happiness. And I will never apologize for becoming the best version of myself.